This is the Irontrader. It is Tuesday morning, so we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Remember, the API report will be out today at 4:30. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have the old crude daily chart. Now, you can see the downtrend that everything is happening here, okay? Your 50-day, she's rolling. Your 21-day, she's rolling. Your 8-day, she's rolling. So what we have to do is this price needs to close back above this 8-day to reverse all that, okay? So let's just look at the upside. So your upside bottom line here is going to be this 8 SMA, 75.91, okay? If you can close above, then you look to the top of this candle right here. You're looking at 75.07, and then we have 77.87, which is your 21 SMA here, and then we have 78.14, which is your 200-day, okay? So basically, you just need to get above this 8 SMA. That would set the whole thing in motion, and then you'd be rising higher. However, when it starts getting into this 21-day, if it gets there, and to this 200-day here, okay, if it gets there, that is going to be very, very tough resistance. Now, again, if you can get above that, then we look at this candle here. You're looking at 78.77. This candle here, you're looking at 79.77. You look here, 80.10. You look to the top of this candle here, 81.05. And then we have your 100-day sitting at 82.46. And then right above, 83.39. But everything is going to hinge right on there, on that 8 SMA. All right, let's look at the downside. Well, what you want to do is you want to obviously look to today's low so far. You're looking at 74.70, and then we look at yesterday's low, 74.06 here. And then what we do is we come over to this candle right here. You're looking at 73.79 here. Then we have 72.91, and then your big retest here is 72.37. Okay, that is going to be very, very key. Now, you know, above all this here is right here. You want to look at this one here. This is 74.91, okay? So far, you know, you can see what I got the line going across here, that it is holding here so far here on a closing basis. Again, if that is lost here, then just look to yesterday's low, to this candle here, and this is your retest. Now, again, if this 72.37 here is lost here, you can see how far you can track all the way on down here very, very easily. All right, your RSI here, well, you know, you're trying to do something, but, you know, it's really a whole lot of nothing. Your MACD here is, your green is still above your red, but it's kind of flatlined. The whole key is going to be this 8 SMA. All right, let's take a look here on a weekly and a monthly. All right, here we have the old weekly chart. Now, again, we just follow these candles down, okay? So basically, there's your 73.79 here. Here is your 72.37. That's your retest. If that is lost here, then here she goes. 70.28. That's your target. Okay, very, very simple. Okay, if that's lost, we come right here to this 50-day, 68.76. And then if that's lost, you can come all the way down here to 63.64 very easily. Upside here, this is the big boy right here. Okay, this 50-day, 78.28. If you can get above that, you got strong resistance right here. You got 80.78. That's your 8 SMA here. Then right above here, you have 82.52. So this all lines up very, very nicely with the old daily chart. Now here, your RSI here is trying to move up here. But we got to still see. I mean, this is only Tuesday. We have an inside week here so far. Your MACD here is still very, very bearish. Your green is way below your red. Never very good. Okay, now, another key level here you want to watch here is always watch this here, this 73.25. That is going to be very, very key. Let me bigger up a little bit here. See, this is like your medium here, okay? So that is going to be your very, very good big tail here, 73.25. Always watch that level here. As long as it holds it here, you know, on a weekly and a monthly basis, you're okay. But once you start losing all that here, right there, 70.28, that is basically where she is going. Now, remember, we got that OPEC meeting here on Thursday. That's only a couple, 3 days away here. So we got to watch, get all the news out to see what they're going to do. They still don't have a deal yet. Saudi Arabia wants to maintain the cuts and put in deeper cuts to get the price up. But other companies, the African nations there, they want to pump. They're not very big producers, so they want to pump there and they get more oil. So they'll get it all worked out here, but we'll should know a little bit more here on the Thursday. All right, let's see what natty gas is doing. All right, you can see where natty gas jumped up here, but basically this is all a lot to do with the gold contract roll, okay? So don't get too excited about it, because all you have to do is you just want to look at the ETF UNG, which follows the futures here, and you can see it's up like 3 cents, so it's really no big deal. It doesn't have the big jump up here like what it looks, okay? So here, what we have to do here now is we're basically looking at this 8 SMA here, okay? That's sitting at basically 2.91. If that's lost here, you've got this 2.86 here, and then you've got this gap fill right here, the top of this, which is 2.82. So you want to watch that 8 SMA here, that 100 SMA here, the top of this gap right here, 2.82, and then the bottom, which is 2.70. That was yesterday's low. If that is lost, you're coming right down here to basically 2.62. Very, very easily here, okay? So on the upside here, what you want to do is you got a lot of good targets here on the upside here, okay? Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, that's 3.1. So right now you want to look at this 50-day 3.06 here. Then we look at this 8 SMA here, 3.10, and then we have 3.13, which is your 21-day here. Now, the weather here, at least where I live here, is getting a lot of snow. We got another 6 inches of snow. All the ski resorts here are opening up here on Friday. So, you know, we got to see if this can kind of rally up here. We got to see what natural gas is actually going to do here. But bottom line here, just watch this 8 SMA here, okay? And then watch that 100-day, and then watch the top of that. That's the gap fill here. If that fills that gap here, and then the bottom 2.70, and then if that's lost, you're going to come right down here. Upside, just watch that key 3.06 here. This 8 SMA here, 3.10, and then we have 3.13. Now, you look at your RSI, well, it blasted up here. Same way with your, you have a kind of, it's trying to make a bottom here, trying to curve right on up here. But we got to just see here, once this, if this keeps rolling, or if this is going to fill in, or what we're going to do here today. All right, I'll have more for you on the old crude and natural gas here after the pit close here at 2:30. Thanks for watching.